future family.
A family brought together by fate and given superpowers through the miracle of modern science.
Bionic Six. All together, we fight for rights. Super future family. And we're so very proud to be Bionic Six.
Okay, Meg, that was a very good report. Now, I want to remind all of you that your term science projects are due next week, and I don't want any excuses.
That's over. Finished your project yet? Well, sure, weeks ago.
Hey, Eric, wait till you see the solar-powered engine I put together. As Meg would say, it's really solar. So what's your project?
Yeah, Eric, tell him about all the long, hard hours you've spent on it.
Ah, get off it, Meg. You know I haven't even started.
Hey, boss, your chocolate shake's getting warm. Oh, gosh, boss, I was wondering, can I look in your telescope? Can I see the man in the moon, huh? Hey, can I, boss, can I?
The man in the moon? Listen, you monkey wrench brain. If you so much as lay a finger on my magnificent telescope, you will not live to see another sunrise.
What do you mean you don't have any ideas for your science project? What have you been doing all this time?
Well, there's other things besides science, you know.
Like baseball. That's a good idea. Why don't you do your project on baseball?
Oh, Mom, that's not science.
Well, how about solar energy? That's science.
Yeah, it's science, and Bim's already doing it. In fact, everybody's already done everything. Doesn't anybody in this family have a good idea?
Well, it's not like we haven't been trying to help.
Just because Dad is an engineer and Mom is an oceanographer, everyone expects me to do a great science project.
Now, just
Well, I
one
don't
minute,
think-
young man.
SPL here. SPL to the Bionic Six. Hello?
We're online, Professor. What's up?
Well, I thought this might be of interest to you, Bionic One. I've been tracking a meteor, and by my calculations, it's going to strike the moon.
Solar!
Even more importantly, spectroanalysis reveals this meteor contains a sizable amount of bertonium.
Well, I bet Scarab would like to get his hands on that.
And I'll bet he will if we don't get it first. What have you got in mind, Professor? How would the Bionic Six like to take a trip to the moon?
There's my science project, Moon Rocks.
You mean moon rockets?
When do we leave? Well, anticipating your enthusiasm, I took the liberty of contacting the International Space Center. Even as I speak, they're preparing the launch that will take you to the moon. Can you be at the Space Center in 48 hours?
48 hours? Do we have to wait that long?
And to take that, you bionic bozo. And that, and that, and that.
I diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The widow dog left the such spot, and the dish ran away with the fork.
Boy, Fluffy, isn't the moon beautiful tonight?
I am not programmed to see the moon as a thing of beauty. To my sensors, it is a big white disk at considerable distance from this spot.
Hi, Meg.
You can't sleep either, huh?
How can I sleep when I know I'm going to the moon? I'm too excited.
Me too. Actually, I don't think anybody's asleep except Dad.
Yeah, Dad could sleep through a roller coaster ride.
What is roller coasting?
Hey out there, it's 2 in the morning. Come inside and go back to bed. Astronauts need plenty of rest.
Oh, boy, there it is, there it is. I almost got it in focus. Pretty soon I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna see the man in the moon. You the man in the moon, where are you? Where are you hiding? Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, please, don't let this be what I think it is. All my work.
Oh, little man in the moon, come out. I won't hurt you.
No, I won't hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to kill you.
but, boss.
No, killing is too good for you. First, I'm going to hurt you. After I hurt you, I'm going to make you suffer.
No doubt about it. The meteor will strike a point somewhere near the Apennine Mountains.
Wow, there's the meteor.
Isn't she a beauty? And no doubt about it, it's loaded with plutonium. And more certain than that, it's going to land right there.
Well, darling, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put this telescope back together again.
I know. Think of it. The finest telescope in the whole world. And all I can look at is this stupid crater.
Oh, gee, boss. I told you I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
Well, you'll be sorry when I get through with you. What? A meteor just hit the moon.
Dr. Scarab, a meteor just hit the moon.
I know. You think I'm blind?
You may be interested to know that this meteor contains large quantities of plutonium.
Plutonium? Did you hear that? Plutonium! We're going to the moon.
The moon?
And how do you propose we get there, darling?
How are we gonna get there?
We're gonna steal a rocket. That's how we're gonna get there.
Oh, boy, we're going to the moon. I get to meet the man in the moon,
Oh, so you'd like to meet the man in the moon? Don't you think that's nice, Mademoiselle?
That's what I like about Mechanic. Such childlike simplicity.
Well, you're not going anywhere, you destructive bucket of bolts. Yes, we're going to the moon, all right? But you're staying here. That's your punishment.
Scratch my eyes out, boss. Pull out my fingernails. But please, let me go to the moon.
Knock it off.
This last section is called Chicken Beak. By my calculation, the meteor is right in the center of that crater. And believe it or not, within a half a kilometer of Old Glory.
Old Glory? That's right. Oh, gosh, I almost forgot.
The first men on the moon.
A feat of incredible daring. History lesson. Who was the first man to step onto the moon?
Christopher Columbus?
Dad?
No, I'm not telling.
The first man to step onto the moon was Neil Armstrong. The second man to step onto the moon was Buzz Aldrin. The mission was Apollo 11. The year was 1969. The month was July. The day was the 20th.
Well done, J.D. Are you all ready for a morning launch? We'll be there.
Is everything ready for the attack?
Everything is ready, Dr. Scarab. They'll never know what hit them.
Really, darling? Poor Mechanic. He so wanted to come along.
Yes, pitiful, isn't he?
They're gonna get to meet the man in the moon. I just wanted to say hello. To see him, that's all. See him. Yeah. See him. That's what I'll do. If I can't meet him, at least I could see him. Gee, I wonder if the man in the moon has a telephone. Hey there, little man in the moon. Where are you? Oh boy, there he is. Gosh, I didn't know he was an American.
Wake up, Funk. It's almost time. Is everything ready?
Aye, aye, sir.
Ready, Chopper?
I can hardly wait.
All set?
Ready when you are, darling.
Fire! It's sleeping gas!
Skydancer, this is International Space Center. We are under attack. We are... we can't...
Come in, Space Center. Come in. Obviously, Scarab is aware that a plutonium meteor has struck the moon.
And obviously that's where he's headed.
But that's our spaceship.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! We're going to the moon.
Man in the moon, where are you? It's me here. Oh, there you are. Boy, won't you be surprised when my master shows up?
If Scarab ever gets his hands on that plutonium, his powers will be increased 100-fold. How long before Scarab can make a moon landing?
The orbiter will be in position within hours.
Isn't there another rocket available?
It would take weeks of preparation. Well, there is one possibility. No, too dangerous. What is it?
It's Professor Sharp's latest design.
Rather inadequate, I should say. You might say experimental.
You mean there is another rocket?
And theoretically, it's very fast. You might even get there ahead of Scarab.
It doesn't even have landing capabilities.
It does have a landing pod.
But it's never been tested. Then I'll test it. I am a test pilot, right?
Wings sailing over the bounding plain.
Really, darling, I've never seen you in better spirits.
As well I should be, my dear. After all, I'm soon going to get my hands on that plutonium.
And will your life be any better, Dr. Scarab?
No, probably not. But it will be a lot longer.
What have we here?
What is it?
Unidentified flying object to the rear and off the starboard bow.
A UFO?
Don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous or not, there it is, and it's gaining on us.
Oh boy, won't Scarab be surprised when he finds out the man in the moon has a family?
No doubt about it. It's from Earth, and it's coming up fast. Boy, that baby can really move.
Why don't they reply to our signals? That's what I want to know.
Well, maybe they just don't have anything to say, darling.
Here it comes.
USC? Do you suppose it's a college outing?
College, my eye. United Space Center.
Sharp's doing?
Well, now, let's have a look here. What? Oh, no. The Bionic Six.
You're kidding.
Would I kid about a thing like that?
Well, Dr. Scarab, looks like they're gonna get there first.
Now, who cares? Chopper, did you bring the weapons?
Did I? Everything. The works.
Well, prepare for landing. On the dark side.
We'll keep the rocket in this exact orbit. You kids go down, find that plutonium, and get back up here as quickly as possible.
And whatever you do, don't go near the meteor without the protective shields.
And keep an eye out for Scarab.
Don't worry, we'll be careful.
Ready?
Ready.
I love you.
Love you, Mom.
Release.
Solar!
No, Meg, that's lunar. Well, where do we start?
The Apollo landing site should be over there, and yeah, there it is. There's the flag.
Professor Sharp said the crater was 1/2 kilometer east of the flag.
Let's go. Hey, this is great. Anybody want to race?
You're on. And remember what I told you. First, get the meteor, then the flag.
The flag?
Just a little souvenir. And if you run into those bionic bozos, give them my warmest regards.
Oh, we will. We will.
And our readings have it that the Bertonium meteor is moving, heading west away from the crater.
Roger, we confirm.
Must be Scarab. But how could he get there first?
The Bertonium is moving west. Hurry, those bionic bozos already have it.
Well, these aren't Scarab's footprints.
You don't suppose... Nah, that's impossible. Look, over there.
Down there.
Do you believe this? I believe it.
I can't believe it. Bertonium can't just disappear.
It's them!
The creatures you fought in the Himalayas.
The buggy is mine!
Looks like I got a big one.
You're right, too! Home run! Let's get out of here!
And with these words, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, the age of space exploration began. Even today, with all of our high technology, nothing can equal the courage of those great men.
Your science project was excellent, Eric. Very convincing. It's almost as if you had been there.
Now stay tuned for the Anti-Gravity Room, next on the Sci-Fi Channel.